What's up guys, I'm Josh and I live things, and I'm here to talk about why cardio sucks for weight loss. Too long didn't watch, you'd rather eat one less cheeseburger than run 3 miles. Before we get started, I don't want to imply that cardio is worthless. It's amazing for both physical and mental health. The American Heart Association recommends 75 minutes of intense or 150 minutes of moderate cardio a week. And if you're under the age of 60, 8 to 10,000 steps can massively reduce all-cause mortality. Really, this should just be obvious to anyone who isn't a lazy fuck or some idiot who thinks that cardio is just a gains goblin. Those people just want to make excuses for being lazy. Now, when I say that cardio isn't the best for weight loss, I'm talking about for the general population. If you're a physique model, then yeah, cardio is going to be very beneficial for your cut. If you're someone who's really trying to get below, say, sub 10% body fat, yeah, it's going to be beneficial. But for the average dude who's just looking to lose a little bit of weight, it's not going to be that great of a tool. So let me just explain how many calories cardio will actually burn for you. Obviously, every type of cardio is going to be different, with swimming probably being at the high end. But as a general rule, you can burn roughly 100 calories per mile ran. This number will change depending on your weight, how fast you run it, how hot it is, and some other things. But we can say that on average, it'll take about 100 calories to run a mile. And again, stuff like swimming really blows these numbers out of the water. Get it? So, 1 mile, 100 calories. One McDonald's cheeseburger is 313 calories. Yes, the cheeseburger. Not the McDouble, not the Big Mac, the dollar menu single patty little bitch boy cheeseburger. So, one McDonald's cheeseburger is roughly equivalent to 3 miles. So bear with me. Let's imagine two different people, roughly the same size, looking to lose weight. Who do you think had the more enjoyable day? The person who decided to eat the cheeseburger and then decided to run 3 miles to run off the cheeseburger's calories, or the person who just decided to not eat a cheeseburger? The person who didn't eat the cheeseburger is now in a 300 calorie deficit. The person who did eat the cheeseburger and then ran 3 miles is now even. They're eating at maintenance. But this is just one of the many reasons why cardio isn't all that great for weight loss. For this next point, I'll have to recover TDEE, or your total daily energy expenditure, and you can watch my video on that to get more details. TDEE is just your maintenance calories, and it's composed of some other acronyms, such as BMR, or your basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories you burn at rest just existing. Your TEF, or the thermal effect of food, which is how many calories you burn just digesting the food that you eat. Your EAT, your EAT for exercise activity thermogenesis, which is how many calories you burn from planned exercise. And then your NEAT, your NEAT, or your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is how many calories you burn from everything else, from me holding up the number 4 to talking to everything else. So what's the breakdown of each of these acronyms on your TDEE? Well, your BMR accounts for roughly 70% of your maintenance calories. Your NEAT accounts for roughly 15% of your maintenance calories. Your TEF accounts for roughly 10% of your maintenance calories. And then the last 5%, surprisingly, comes from exercise, your EAT. So once again, your NEAT is comprised of things like getting out of bed, twiddling your fingers, tapping your foot to music, all these subconscious things that you can't really account for or control. This is a way for your body to maintain homeostasis, which in non-nerd terms just means to keep a balance. When you're in a calorie deficit, your body will automatically turn off some of these features in order to try to preserve calories. It doesn't want to lose weight. And when you're extremely overweight, your body will increase this fidgeting in order to try to burn off some of the extra energy. Now, different studies have shown wildly different amounts of NEAT for people depending on a myriad of factors. But if we take someone who needs 2,000 calories a day, like they would use for the DV and nutrition labels, 15% of that would be about 300 calories. There isn't a lot of great research on how much exercise actually shuts down NEAT, but we do know that it exists. So let's just assume for this example that very hard cardio reduces your NEAT by half. So in this example, someone is burning 300 calories a day through non-exercise activity thermogenesis. And then let's say that person ran 2 miles, burning 200 calories. But if that would cut your NEAT in half to say only 150 calories, well, 200 plus 150 equals 350 versus the 300 you would have burned just from purely NEAT without the cardio. So congrats, after running 2 miles, you have burned an additional 50 calories over what you would have throughout the entire day. You ran 2 miles to burn literally 1/6 of a dollar menu bitch boy little single patty cheeseburger from McDonald's. Congrats. Now, whenever you make this point, people love to scream, but what about EPOC? EPOC is the excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, or commonly touted as the afterburn effect. What happens essentially is that after intense exercise, your body will burn up more calories for the rest of the day through increased respiration. There's some other factors such as elevated heart rate or temperature, but it's mostly through respiration, hence the excess post-exercise oxygen consumption moniker. Now, EPOC EPOC was super hyped up when it reached the public lexicon like 10 years ago. People thought if they did one HIIT session, they would burn like 1,500 calories more throughout the day. That's just not the case. Now, once again, the numbers are different for everyone. It's all different depending on the type of exercise you use, yada, yada, yada. But a general rule of thumb is that 10% of your calories burned through exercise, you can expect to burn over the next 24 hours. So that means if you want to eat that cheeseburger, go ahead. And then you want to run your 3 miles to burn it off. Awesome. You think that the EPOC will save you. The afterburn will burn up way more calories. Well, 10% of 300 is 30 calories. So congratulations on your extra 30 calories burned. By the way, that can get blown out of the water by just improper tracking, food label inaccuracy, and tons of other things. Virtually useless. So there you have it. Cardio doesn't burn that many calories in the first place. And when it does, it reduces your NEAT, reducing your total daily calorie deficit in the first place. And then EPOC is not all that useful and will not be the saving grace. Do you want to lose weight? Eat less. And guys, that's the video. Do you have any arguments? Is there anything you want to agree with or something I forgot about? Leave me a comment below. It'll really help out the channel and I respond to every single one of them. If you like this style of content, you can follow all these socials and join the Discord. The links are in the description. I post exercise content twice a day, every single day. If you made it this far, you should probably like and subscribe. You kind of owe me. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.